Hello, all beloved students. How are you today, everyone? Okay, so teacher believes that you guys fine, and teacher too. Welcome back to our online class. Everyone, may I ask you one question? What did we learn yesterday, everyone? So yesterday we learned about comparative adjectives and superlative adjectives. And how do we use comparative adjectives and superlative adjectives in the sentences, everyone? Yes, over here on the board already. Okay, so yeah, sure, today teacher would like to review you about the comparative adjectives and superlative adjectives. Before teacher review you about this, the teacher inform you one thing regarding to the progress test 1. So you are going to do progress test 1 in the second and third session. Until now, teacher believes that you guys already prepared, right? Have already prepared with yourself with the progress test 1 already. Okay, good. So teacher believes that this video will help you to do some parts in the progress test 1 also. So let's watch carefully. Okay, everyone. Now, comparative adjectives. You know that today is Friday, right? It's Friday, June 5th, 2020, and we are continue our lessons, which is about lesson 3, decisions. Our topic today that teacher want to review all of you comparative adjectives and superlative adjectives. So after finish with the explaining about the definitions, you require to do some exercises also on the board. As you can see here are the exercises that you have to do after finish explaining about definition, usage of it. Okay, good, everyone. So comparative adjectives are used to compare differences between the two objects. Okay, or we can say that comparative adjective is used to compare one thing with another thing, one people with another people, one person with another person. Okay, you got with this? Good. So this is the usage of comparative adjectives. And the reason why we use to compare, okay, we compare things with things and compare a person with a person. Okay, good job, everyone. Look at the examples, and the first one have been done for you, and for the second, third, fourth, and fifth, we have to do it. Okay, to make sure that you understand about the comparative adjectives. Good. The number one. My house is larger than hers. Okay, so hers over here means her house. Okay, her house. Good. So you can see here larger than. Okay, so we used to compare my house with her house. Okay. This we use to compare things. House is a thing, okay? House is a thing, so use to compare thing with another thing. Good. Let's see number 2. This box is blah 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 small 1. I lost. Small 1 I lost. Okay. So this smaller. This is an adjective, okay? So adjective. As you know that every adjective that have only one syllable, one sound, when we use to compare, we have to add or to that adjective, right? And then. Good. So smaller than, okay? Smaller than. Good job, everyone. Smaller than 1 I lost. Number 3. The car is blah 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 fast. So fast is an adjective, okay? Fast is an adjective, and bike. So fast, how many syllables are there? There are one syllable only. Okay, that's one syllable. So one syllable we have to add e or. Okay, so how about two syllable? How about two sounds? Two sounds we have to add more before an adjective. Okay, so we have to add more plus adjective. So how about that adjective that have y in the end or ending in y? So to those adjectives that ending in y, we have to change y to ies. No, sorry, ieo. Okay, change y to ieo. Good, everyone. Now you got with this. This is what we have learned in the previous video already. Okay, so teachers just review all of you to make sure that you understand this topic well. Okay, so the car is blah 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 fast. It's an adjective. So fast has only one syllable, fast. Okay, so we have to add e or to that adjective. Yes, over here. One sound, okay, e, one sound, cannot see clear, one sound, we have to add e or, okay, e or to the adjective, okay, over here adjective, plus e or, okay, e or. Good. So fast should be fast, faster than. Okay. We need then to compare. Okay. We need then to compare the things, one thing to another thing. Okay. Good. Again, the car is faster than bike. Sure. Okay. Number 4 altogether, everyone. Number 4, car is blah blah blah, big bike. Big bike. So look at big. Big is an adjective. And how many sounds of it? Only one sound of adjective, of this adjective, okay? So one syllable we have to add e or, okay? One syllable we have to add e or to that adjective. But let's see the adjective. G over here, and G is the consonant and I is verbal, right? So we have to add one more or double G, okay? So big is bigger, okay? Bigger than, okay, good. Bigger than bike, sure. Car is bigger than bike. Okay, it's no more. Okay, good. So let's see number 5 altogether. Oh, number 5 have been done for you also. Let's see, markers are more expensive than pens. Okay, so let's see, more expensive. So the word expensive is an adjective. Okay. Expensive is an adjective, but expensive, how many syllables are there? Expensive. So there are 3 syllables. There are 3 syllables. We have 2 or more. Okay, so we can say 2 or more. 2 or more sound or syllable. More plus adjective. Okay, so more plus adjective. You got it? Again. So if that adjective have more than 2 or more than 2 syllables, okay, we have to add more to use to compare one thing with other thing, to compare the things with other things. Okay, good. So we have to add more before an adjective. Okay, good, everyone. Now this is all with the comparative adjectives. Let's move to superlative adjective altogether. So superlative adjectives. How do we use superlative adjective, everyone? So superlative adjectives are used to compare, or used to describe an object, used to describe an object which is at the super or lower limit. Again, superlative adjectives are used to describe, okay, an object which is at the super or lower limit of the quality. Okay, let's see the example. Super. Okay, so let me explain you. Super means higher. Okay, mean high, higher highs, and okay, so lower down, very low. Okay, and super very high. Okay, everyone, let's see the example to clear about the definition. Let me see all together. 1. My house is the largest. It's the largest one in our neighborhood. Largest one. See, we add the and an adjective. Right. This we call comparative adjective. We describe an object which is upper or lower, okay, or lower level or lower quality. Here is largest one in our neighborhood. So in this location, my house is largest. Okay, it's the largest. It's the largest. Now you got this? Okay, let's go to the second example. This is blah 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 small bark I've ever seen. Okay, I ever seen. So, which is the answer, everyone? How do you write here in the blank here? This is the smallest. Okay, this is the smallest bark I've ever seen. Good. The smallest bark I've ever seen. Now, okay, we have to add the. Now you got this? Okay, so number 3. If you're not clear, let's go to number 3. One more example. Your dog ran blah 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 fast. Of any dog in the rights. So in the rights, your dog ran very fast. Okay, very fast. So we can use it in the superlative adjectives that ran the fastest. Okay, good. The fastest of any dog in the rice. You got this? Okay, let's move to the last example. Okay, if you're not clear, let's go to the last example altogether. Okay, number 4. This is blah blah blah. Good idea in the world. Oh, this one. In the world. Okay, sorry for the mistake, everyone. The good idea in the world. This is. What is the answer, everyone? So we have to add the and superlative adjective. So the best. Okay. So the best idea in the world. Okay. Again, so how do we use comparative adjective? Comparative adjectives are used, are used to to compare differences between the two objects. Superlative adjectives are used to describe an object which is at the super means higher, okay, and lower limit of a quality. Okay, as you can see here, we add est to the adjective. This is for the adjective that have only one syllable. So how about the adjective that have two or more than two syllables? For the superlative. So for the superlative, we add est to the let's see here, adjective plus est, and for the adjective that have two syllables or more than two syllables, we have to add the most plus adjective. Add the most before an adjective. Now you got this? Let's see one example. Number 5. Okay, number 5. Okay, so one example about the Linda example. Linda is the most beautiful girl. Okay, is the most beautiful girl in a village. In a village. Oh, where's most? Sorry. Okay, let me use. Is the most beautiful girl okay in a village. Good. So we can use like this, okay? Linda is the most beautiful girl in the village. Now you got this? Okay, so teacher hope that you guys understand with this topic. Yeah, so you will do the progress test 1 in the second session and third session. Teacher believes that you will get high score with the progress test 1 also. Thank you. See you on Monday, everyone.